So, self-review or nag-review center ba ka?
Self-review lang gid ko. Self-review, guys.
On the day of taking the let, can you describe your experience during the actual let? Dili daw ka mang erase, and then there's proper shading. Asa ka nalisuran? Gen Ed or Prof Ed? Looking back, is there anything you wish you had known or done differently for preparation for the let? Tips or advice you would give to aspiring teachers who are planning to take the let? On my description, I will also attach the link for the books that I had used previously while I was studying for the let. Before this video starts, I hope you will not skip the ads. Guys, if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Hit like as well, or feel free to comment down below. Hopefully, this would help you in taking the let as well. Hi guys, Valentina here and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while nga wala ko gabuhat og video about board exam for let, and if it's your first time, just in case, please do follow for more tips and mga tips lang. So for today, we are going to interview Ron. He, it is a board passer when?
Last year.
She took the board exam in Thailand. So it's not really a hindrance wherever you are in the world to take the board exam. So I will be asking some questions. One word, best attitude the taker should possess in taking the let.
Ready.
Ready.
Yes.
Okay, explain why. Ready.
You have to be ready mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Tinuod jud na kay if mo take a board exam, it's not a joke. It's pressure siya, but that is the reason why you need to be ready. So mo natong content today, unsaon nimo pagka-ready sa board exam. Okay.
True.
Which was the hardest part? Gen Ed or Prof Ed?
It was Gen Ed talaga, be.
Oh, sa'yo ka Prof Ed?
Prof Ed because I'm really good in
Choices.
situational scenario. Proof Ed, you have to analyze and understand the scenario before you choose the answer.
Actually, to be honest, Proof Ed is really difficult. So you really need to prepare.
That's
Magtuon
true.
jud kung unsaon pag-answer.
You have to
Especially-
understand the question talaga. All choices are correct, but you have to choose the best answer to the question.
So Sir Carl,
Yeah.
wala sa makita ni Sir Carl, no, but Carl's method is very, very effective. But Gen Ed, if wala jud kay tuon, because it's more like memorization ang Gen Ed. You need to be sure nga mauna siya, punteriya jud siya, nga mauna siya answer. But Proof Ed, no, all choices are best, but you have to select one best answer. Diba?
You have to know first the question before jumping out to the choices, because sometimes let takers read the question once and then they are going to find the choices already.
You have to read the question, and then after you read the question, na nakay-answer sa imong mind.
So true.
But once you see the answer, don't directly think nga mao na siyang answer. You have to make sure you read all the choices. Hold your judgment first, not unless you are 100% sure.
So true. That's why what I did when I had my exam, I cover all the choices.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I cover all the choices, and then I have to read the question twice.
Nice.
Yes, and then once I already understood the question, I'm gonna uncover the choices.
So
That's why. Yes. And the funny thing is that every time I understand the question and I knew the answer, I always pray.
Saan yung mag-pray?
God, Lord, thank you, I know the answer.
Ako mga kaupod yung nag-take sa exam, tinulog ko nila kay gawa ako.
Kada ako mag-answer one.
Oo, gawa man. That's the funny thing. Oo.
Daghan kay question, and then dili daw ka mang erase, and then there's proper shading, and that's a lot, and there's a lot of it. On the day of taking the let, sa Thailand sa Thailand.
Yes.
So on the day of taking the let, how was it? And can you describe your experience during the actual let?
That was the third time I took the LAT examination. And
Laban lang.
true, I was tired, you have to prepare your pencils, like 2 pencils for extra, because you don't have time to sharpen. And if you sharpen your pencil there, it make your paper messy and dirty.
Take note, you should by all means protect your paper. Kay machine ang mag-check ana.
That it's true. And you also have to bring separate eraser. Do not use the eraser on the pencil.
Yes.
Yeah, you know why? It makes your paper also dirty.
So, kung mag-aim mo sang eraser nga dadon, make sure i-test na nimo kay basin dahil check ka na siya nga eraser.
That's true. Yeah. When I shade my answer sheet, I should shade first the side. Yeah, the each side. I don't
square
shade.
Ito?
Yeah, rectangle. First, I shade each side, each corner. Yeah, and then before shading all, filling in inside.
Muna yung gitaglo sa up and down, up and down, up and down. Dili sa diin, dili pud gaan. Sakto lang siya nga makita gud siya kay kung if gaan ra pud guys tanan murag dili siya ma-detect sa machine. But if grabe pud nimong duot og maayo murag muuntol sa machine. That's what I have
It's like gradually. And for don'ts, as much as possible, do not erase.
Ako niyang erase. I think mga tulo.
Nag-erase man ako.
Nang erase
basta as much, but what I'm trying to say is as much as possible, do not erase, kid.
Kay delikado.
That is true.
Yeah, so this is very important. Muna siya i-fill out or make sure every item has an answer.
That it's true.
Kuan ka sa imong time, kung di pa ka sure, laktawi lang sa. Labaw na ka nang gipit na kaayo ka, at least ang last part nimo, kung mapatakaan man nimo siya og answer, wala ka nag-consume og much time ana, but at least maansira nimo tanan.
To be mentally ready, you have to eat talaga, guys.
Food is life. Kaya ang imong mind,
yes, hindi mag-work. Hindi mag-work kung gutom ikaw. And of course, bring water. So dapat you have to bring food talaga and water.
You should check the PRC website because they have instructions what to bring and other reminders as well. Make sure that you are also updated.
That's true. And also bring your NOAA. That is so important.
Your NOAA. I made a video about tips for passing the board exam before and what to bring. So I will also add that on my description below. Last pa to, but I think it might be also helpful for you. So feel free to watch it. And please guys, do not skip the ads. Na kay major or?
No, I'm elementary. Yes, so I only have general education and the Prof Ed.
Specific challenges you face while studying for the LET and how did you overcome them?
The time. I was working as a teacher in Thailand when I took the LET, so it's really hard to manage the time. A loaded schedule when I was teaching. If you feel that this is the right time to study, let's say for example, today I don't feel studying.
Make time.
Yeah, make time.
Always make time.
That is true.
Important is discipline.
That is correct.
What was your word earlier? Describe
ready.
Ready.
Yes.
So discipline, ready. Okay. So self-review or nag-review center ba ka?
Self-review lang gid ko. Self-review, guys.
Diba? Self-review lang. Pero,
Passer!
Amazing!
You know what I did? I watched YouTube videos from Sir Melvin. And of course, thank you to Gurong Pinoy as well.
Yes, that's what I also constantly watch during my time. So, Sir Melvin, Gurong Pinoy, and
Carl Balita. I really focused on Sir Melvin's videos because I really liked the way he provided the information on his video. Even though it was very fast, but that's what I prefer, for me to remember the answer and the information.
Okay, so again, Sir Melvin's vlog and videos really help her to pass the board exam.
That's true, yeah.
So, lahi-lahi jud ta. Depends on which one is comfortable for you or which you think is very, very helpful Actually, all are very helpful.
Audiovisual ako na learner. So it
Ah.
depends on you if what kind of learner are you. Kay
Kinesthetic.
kinesthetic. Nagapi.
Memorize pa kada Gen Ed 101, 2, yeah.
That is true. Exactly right.
Kinesthetic. What were your strategies? Your preparation. This is talking about preparation.
Okay, so the strategy I did when I was preparing for the LAT examination, I had my notebook. Actually, hindi siya notebook. It's a band paper.
Ah.
So it's a band paper and then I bind it.
Oh.
Yeah, I bind it.
Like how thick is your...
Damol siya gyud.
Oh my gosh.
Damol siya kay akong agi dagkuan man.
Ah.
Dalag ko akong agi. So I used the band paper for my notes. So while I was watching the videos of Sir Melvin, Gurang Pinoy, and Carl Balita, every information I heard, it's important. I know everything is important. So I wrote it.
Walang gipalagpas.
Yeah, wala giging palagpas.
Very nice.
And then I also use the highlighter because I also watch some videos on how to study. So some recommended to use highlighter pen. The color yellow one because according to psychology,
Why yellow?
yeah, color yellow attracts your mind.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's a nice tip. Depende na sa unsa imong ganahan nga color.
That's true. Sa Prof Ed, dapat i-understand mo gid siya. Dapat tanda ka mag-comprehend sa
Yes.
Prof Ed. It's not all about memorization talaga sa Prof Ed. Gen Ed is memorization. Prof Ed is comprehension.
Yes.
That's true.
Comprehension. Sa Prof Ed, critical thinking is really needed.
Really important. That's
Yes.
true.
Okay, so next is specific tips or advice you would give to aspiring teachers who are planning to take the LET.
Okay. So actually first I just want to when you are doing your review, guys, please do not be pressured because if you are feeling pressured, you don't know what to do first or you don't know how to start studying and reviewing.
What do you think you could have done better?
For me, I could have done like I spend too much time to study because
But you were busy, right?
yeah, I was busy, but sometimes I have much time. I have free time, but I don't really study. Yeah, my average is not really that high, but it's above the passing score, so I'm happy.
Yay! At least.
Yeah, at least that's what I could done more like study.
Okay, were there any regrets?
No.
No regrets.
No regrets. That was the greatest achievement. You were able to survive the 4 years. But when taking the board exam,
It's
it was
most
very
satisfying
that is
feeling.
correct. Yeah, basta mo na siya. Kung hindi mo matagaan justice ang
diba?
imong profession.
It gives justice to the 4 years you have studied.
That is correct.
Diba? What motivated you to pursue a career in teaching and take the LET?
It's really my passion to teach. Secondly, of course, for my family.
You mentioned that you took the LET twice. So, what was the difference on those previous 2 exams you took compared to this last one na nakapasar ka? What did you do differently na napasar man mo ang ikatulo?
I don't have really time to study.
You didn't focus.
Yeah, I didn't focus. I
wala
didn't.
lang.
That's true. Like babayan ko lang siya. Like kung makapasar ko, ihatag ginamigad sa akon.
Which is not a good attitude
That is true.
if you're taking the LET.
I was already working in a call center. So I was working at night. The first time I took the LAT exam, the proctor told us that the remaining time is 30. But I heard 13.
So 30 versus 13 minutes
Yeah.
left.
I didn't read the questions. I just shade
Yes.
and shade. I peed on my pants.
Yeah, you shared that one time to me.
You know, I heard the time, it's 13, but it's actually 30
So
minutes
nakain
left. But you know, guys, I peed because of my nervousness. Because
God.
I rattled.
Yeah,
very,
so you should
very
be physically, mentally, emotionally ready,
That's
and
correct.
spiritually ready, because
True.
prayers is
Is
the best weapon.
That is correct.
So this is for Miss Universe
Okay.
Q&A.
Uh-huh.
So last question. How has the LET impacted your professional growth and opportunities in the teaching field?
I see. All right. When I came here in Japan.
Yeah.
Because when
Investment ang pag-aaral.
that it's
Charot.
true. Because you know, I started teaching in Thailand without my license.
License.
That is true. So, but when I passed
Board exam.
the board exam, I really decided to apply teaching here in Japan.
So it's like after passing the board exam,
naging unstoppable na ako na i-dream ang Japan.
what was your message to our viewers who are taking the LET? Because I'm sure if you are watching this right now, you are here because you have this very, very strong commitment na makapasar and maybe to top the board exam.
My message is that first, you have to be ready talaga. Ready in terms of studying. You have to prepare yourself
True.
emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And secondly, discipline yourself. Discipline in terms of
Studying.
yeah, studying, of course, because if you are studying, turn off your phone.
Yeah.
Do not be distracted on your phone. Because if you are distracted when you are studying and you are distracted with the social media, you cannot focus, guys.
True.
Lastly, do not doubt yourself. Believe in yourself that you can do it.
Dream,
believe,
believe,
survive.
Murag starstruck. Okay, thank you so much, Ron, for
You're very much welcome.
for
Beth.
giving me a time to interview you. Previously, I took the board exam and also passed the LET. I will also add the link on my description for those books that I have used. I used CBRC books and Lorimar books, so I will put the description below in case it would help you. And you can order through that link. It will lead you to Shopee PPP. Alright, thank you so much and see you in my next vlog.
See you, ka-bubbly.
Stay bubbly, stay safe. Sayonara.
Sayonara.